Hello everybody, welcome to Melissa's Musing. So I am actually right now doing goal setting, and I thought it would be a great time to just go live really quick and kind of chat with you about the practice that John and I have and what we're doing. And for those of you that are watching on the replay, thank you so much for joining in. I actually have the download link to these goal sheets, and I'm happy to share that with you guys, so I can post that in the comments below if you guys are interested in utilizing the goal sheets that I created. But long story short, goal setting has been a practice, and I'll talk about it a little bit more this week leading into the new year, because I'm sure all you guys are out there prepping for New Year's Eve, as are we going to be in just a little bit. I can't believe it's already 5 o'clock. Only a few more hours of this year, which is just absolutely insane. 2017 flew by, as the years always do. And, as John and I were just reviewing our goals setting sheets and kind of going over things, we do this practice monthly. So you could see here's October and here's November's, and then you've got December. And it's really awesome at the end of every month, and well, really the start of every new month, John and I sit down and we have like a meeting together where we discuss what we accomplished in the prior month, what we were unable to achieve, and then what we want to commit to moving forward into the new month. And at the start of the year, we create like a yearly goal setting sheet that's broken down into 12 different categories, and this is something that I created myself, the 12 different categories, and I love that they're broken into categories because it really makes us reflect and allows us to reflect on the areas of our life that we're focusing on in terms of goals. The first year that John and I ever did goal setting, I was like, that's funny, I have like no goals at all for spirituality or for personal appearance. I was like, so I get to work on those. So this goal sheet that I created is broken down into 12 different categories. It's resources, money, home, family, personal appearance, service and society, self-expression, spirituality, friends and community, career, love and partnerships, daily routines, health and wellness, and growth and learning. And what I encourage my friends who download this goal sheet is to really just start with at least one goal in each. It can be for spirituality, it can be something as simple as identify something that you want to add as this goal by the end of January, whatever it may be. And then once we establish our full yearly goals, which I'll show you this year, I embarked onto 2 sheets. There was too much to fit onto the one. And that just shows how much my goal setting process is evolving, because the first year that we did this about 5 years ago, there was next to nothing on my goal sheet. Actually, I'll show it to you guys. This is great. I have it right here. I have a whole folder of literally all of the goal setting sheets, monthly, yearly, broken down since 2014. This is really wild. So this is my first ever goal sheet. Started out really basic. You could see this one had 10 different categories. I just chose like basically one for each, and we actually did it prior to this too. This isn't our very first one, but this was our first one in California, and I seem to have misplaced anything prior to that time. Truth be told, I probably threw it away before we moved here. But that being said, like spirituality, my goal was carve out Melissa time. My love goal was plan our wedding. So this is how it started, and now this is where we're at, where I literally have had to move on to a second page. And from this, my 2018 goals, I'm able to establish what I want to do for my month. And I break it down by month and then by week. And John and I, like I said, we meet monthly and really discuss this weekly too. This is a way of life for us now. It's always about, where is the goal? Where are we at in relation to the goal? How can we accomplish the goal? What's in the gap of accomplishing the goal? And so for us, this is just the way now our brain works, and it's awesome. It's the perfect way to kind of declare what we want, deliver on it because we've written down, and like get a very clear picture of where we're at in terms of what we want to accomplish. Last year's goals, it is so cool looking through these goals and seeing how many. The blues for me are accomplished, the yellows are like sort of, and the white, the not highlighted or not. But look at the majority of this paper. How freaking awesome is that? Despite not getting everything done, I would say I got about 70% done. Like, how crusher is that? And how much less would I have done had I not had such clear goals? And to give you guys like a clear understanding of some of the wins for John and I this year, and I'll get more into these this week as well, we crushed some of our like business and commission type goals. We bought our house. We renovated the house. We reached our $1 million deal marker that we had as a goal. We made 3 non-real estate related investments this year. We took our honeymoon to Costa Rica. We both attended and graduated the ALA, the 4-month Ascension Leadership Academy program. We grew our business and our team. We hired 2 full-time employees and we brought 2 agents onto our team. We reached a much higher commission split than we were on earlier this year. We partnered with our marketing team, 41 Orange, and just crushed it together and invested really heavily in our business and our marketing plan this year. We got into a magazine, San Diego Real Producers. That was pretty sweet. I launched Beat SIBO. That was dope. We hit the first page of Google on a few different terms. We went the whole year without having to borrow or loan any more money to the business, which is a win. We completed our real estate continuing education courses. I did over 125 musings and so on and so forth. I'm not going to just keep listing things off, but how awesome is it to have record of all of these things that we achieved, and also the declaration kind of driving all of those goals, right? And so I encourage you guys, as you're prepping for the new year, as you're really thinking about 2018, I almost said 2008, I'm 10 years behind schedule. Hey Paul, thanks for watching. 2018 is going to be amazing. I think it's truly the breakout year. 2017, I feel was a little bit rough for a lot of people in a variety of different ways. John and I definitely had our struggles along with our wins, but we're really stoked for 2018. So as you guys are setting your intentions, as you're setting your goals, as you're really thinking about what it is that you want to achieve this year, I just encourage you to think big and shoot for the stars. Shoot for the moon, because at least you will land amongst the stars. Because even though, for instance, my goal sheet says that I want to make $1 million next year, is that achievable? Who knows? But it is something that is specific. It's a SMART goal. It's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable. Because if we try hard enough, we can absolutely do it. It's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. That $1 million goal may not fit the realistic one. But those are the 5 steps that you should really try and stick to as you think of SMART goals. So Paul, if you want to fit into your old suit, what does that look like? Create a SMART goal. Something specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. And that could look like, for example, I'm just throwing this out there, lose 20 pounds before July 1st. And then what does that mean broken down into the first 6 months of the year? Maybe it's losing 2 pounds a month for the first 6 months of the year by working out 5 times a week. Tangible. Is it tangible or timely? I guess totally could be tangible. Thanks, Paul. Maybe it's tangible / timely. It should be both in your goal setting practices. But as you guys are setting out and intentions on goals at the start of the new year, please reach out to me if you have any questions, and I will post my goal sheets in the comments below. I encourage you to use them. I find them amazing. Feel free to tweak them, make your own, do whatever you want. But set some goals for this year, even if they are super basic, seemingly minimal. Don't let your head talk you out of it. Just write something down and hang it on your fridge. Love you guys. Happy New Year! If you guys have nothing going on tonight, New Year's Eve, come by our house. Shoot me a text if you want to join. And then, Paul, I will share my top 5 goals, maybe one video this week. Stay tuned. Because I'm still deciding on what they are. So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag prematurely. Bye, you guys. Have an amazing evening ringing in the new year. Maybe we'll see you later.